Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. So something really unusual going on with the incense that I've lit to start your reading off. It wouldn't go. It wouldn't produce smoke. So I lit it and it was burning and burning. I blew it out. It was like the thinnest layer of smoke coming out. I just kind of disappeared. What was going on? So I lit it again. I did that. It was the third time until I got it going, but in that third time, I had to sit there, like I could see the little, like a, you know how it's sort of like an ember, and I was blowing life into it. You can probably see it coming out of the camera now. It's going pretty good, but it was so intriguing. I thought, it's like I have to burn life into this incense. And I think of incense in terms of clearing and clarifying energy. So now it's really going, and when it actually finally got going, it went right around the camera, and it is still having a tendency to go in that direction around the camera. So I feel like it's almost as if this is an outside message from the reading that I'm going to do here, but I feel like on some level, for whatever healing practice or cleansing practice that you have for yourself in terms of energetically, emotionally, or even intellectually, you need to be the one to initiate breathing some sort of life into it. And then once you do that, it really takes off. Like, it almost strengthens, almost to strengthen your own. So I don't know if it has something to do with perhaps the law of free will, if that's even just kind of putting it out there for you. If you've got spirit guides, angels, whatever you practice in, and asking them to protect you, to look after you, put that out there again. So I don't know if there's a time limit when you ask, like if that's good for 20 years, 20 days, 2 weeks. I think you need to breathe some life into that for yourself. So that's that. So here we go. This is going to be an interesting reading. Last week I did the mask you wear. This week I'm doing the mask they wear. So who that they is could be many different people. It does not have to be the person that did you wrong, that hurt you. It could be someone that you knew from a long time ago, and this is giving you a deeper insight about them. This is our way of exploring empathy and sympathy for other people beyond ourselves in this reading. That is really the biggest part of this intention. It's not to pull out people's dirty laundry. It is just to look at them as human beings. It could be the person that did you wrong, but it's also to try to see things from two different sides, that all people can be hurt in all situations and circumstances that we are engaged in. It could be someone that is, you know, in your community, in your life, but you don't connect with them very much. There might be something big going on for them, and the universe would like you to know that. So you may see yourself in this reading. You may, but you guys had yours last week. So I am just putting that out there because I had to do something special for another Zodiac group in regards to that. So it's not to say that whatever I dig out here isn't something that you yourself have not experienced. But would that not make you the most qualified person to be helpful to whoever this person could be? Because you may understand their pain and they may understand yours, if pain is what comes out. After saying all that, let's get started, Aquarius. It is general. It may or may not resonate. Hey, if it doesn't resonate, it's not because I don't know what I'm doing. It's because it doesn't make sense to you, and that's okay. So, if it does resonate and you're drawn to it, there will be an extended. The link to that will be at the top of the description within this video. Oh, so I'm starting with, what's it called again? Got the cards for the extended on top of the Dark Mirror Oracle. So we dig it out, and I'm going to use the Tarot of the Abyss, and I probably maybe use the my Karma cards. So we're going to look at the mask they wear. Well, first we're going to ask who they really are. The mask they hide behind, why they hide their true selves, how this affects your relationship, advice for you, and outcome if you follow the advice. You know, at the end of the day, the only thing that you, the only guidance that you're really getting in this is advice for you, right? An impossible outcome if you follow it. All the other stuff is to look at humanity, which really, Aquarius, you're very qualified in a zodiacal way to do that. Well, that came out fast. I was thinking who they really are. Oh, they're fated to suffer. Number 25. I have a little cheat sheet here because these are really, I find quite deep and reflective. The quick little sentences that come with these cards that the creator of this deck made. Feeling confined into a script, forced by other, and never really fought. Heading toward a destination of pain. Oh, shit. Okay, so after I said that whole thing, there is somebody around you, Aquarius, who is feeling confined. And again, this could be someone from your past to give you a deeper insight in how, maybe it was a parent, maybe it was an uncle or an aunt, maybe it was a teacher, maybe it was a neighbor, maybe it's your sibling, who knows? But this person, who they really are, is someone who feels very confined and kind of placed into a script that's difficult to come out of, forced by others. So this could be like this person's circumstances. It could have like society expectations of this person. And they're heading toward a destination of pain. It's like this person doesn't feel like they're on their path. This person does not feel like they're on their path. The path that they would really like for their soul. Or the mask they hide behind. Wow. Bride in a cage, number 21. Tomorrow will be the right moment. Tomorrow will be better, even if today is hell. Yeah, these be on a scale too. These are very dramatic cards. So today's not very good for this person is what I would say. And they're always hoping that tomorrow will be better. Tomorrow will be better. Tomorrow will be better. Gosh. But yet, who they really are is fated to suffer. Heading toward a destination of pain. So they might even be feeling like there's something in their near future which is kind of painful. I mean, there is hope for tomorrow. Oh, no, Cindy. No, there is. No, they're wearing that mask, right? They're wearing that mask. That tomorrow will be better, even if today is hell. Gosh. I feel like this person, I don't know, maybe they're really good with zodiac, their astrological chart. Like maybe they're meant to go through some shit in this lifetime and it's really difficult to get off that path. But I mean, they wear a mask that tomorrow will be better. Tomorrow will be better, even if today is hell. Yeah, this person is fated. Well, are they fated to suffer? Perhaps at least to this point in their life they have been. So maybe it's really hard to see beyond that. And the mask that they're wearing is that tomorrow will be better. Tomorrow will be better, even if today is hell. Why they hide their true selves? Forgetting oneself. Oh, number 17. Time as an eternal present. Not fleeting, but locked. No progress is no regress either. That's really interesting. So I do feel like this person doesn't feel like they really get any further ahead. But yet there is on some level there, right? Like no progress is no regress either. So, you know, I might not feel like I'm getting beyond where I started, but I'm certainly not going back there. So, wow. These readings have been so hard. God, I'm taking tomorrow off. I'm just letting y'all know I'm taking tomorrow off. I do feel like too that there's something that's happened here. So enough hardship and pain, like, right? Look at this image. This is Snow White with the witch and the apple, the poison apple, correct? So that was kind of her fate. You could say that was her fate, but yet by walking into her fate, she did find her destiny, which was a Prince Charming. But that whole Disney stuff is so fucked up. So it is like this person, I feel like, you know what's coming through here? It came in, was it Capricorn's reading yesterday? You know, like good things happen to bad people and bad things happen to good people. It's a little bit of that energy. So they hide their true selves because I don't know that they believe tomorrow will get better, but they've got some sort of sense of presently right now. I can hang on to the present, and it always feels like they're hanging on to the present. So on some level, I do feel like, and okay, this may not be how this person always is or has always been. It's the energy that I'm reading right now. So there is some level of, I can't really see into the future. Every time I look into the future and I meet my future, it ends up not being much better than the past I came from. So they're kind of sitting in the present. They're sitting in the present. I want to say too, not really having much hope for the future. I guess it'll be what it'll be sort of energy. And, but not dwelling on the past either. Because you know what, there is that statement that no progress is no regress either. You know, I'm going backwards. I'm just sitting here. I'm sitting here. How does this affect your relationship? I can't imagine. Alone in the world. So maybe you're very disconnected from this person. You may feel alone in the world because of this. This person may feel alone in the world because of this. Yeah, there is, I don't know how you get out of that. There is definitely an energy, like, right, maybe you become distant with this person. Your energies have become distant. Maybe you've just decided, you know what, I'm walking away from this relationship. There could be that too. That absolutely could be that, alone in the world. So maybe you've made a choice. Maybe they've made a choice. I don't know who made a choice, but there is definitely, I feel like there's distance in this relationship between you and this person. And maybe that's a good thing for you. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I mean, I don't know a lot about this person, who this is coming up as. I do want to say, though, like, who they really are. I mean, the universe is not trying to lie to us. So this person has been fated to suffer on some level. Maybe it's based on choices that they've made. Well, yeah, I mean, we all make choices. So I don't necessarily feel like this person is not taking any accountability for the suffering that they've had. But I feel like they have some doubt in terms of their future, that their future will likely continue to have the same level of suffering. So advice for you, a black flower fragrance. This card is so grand. It really is a good card. So number 16, let me quote this properly. The world is unfair. Fuck off to your world. Fuck you. It's a good card. So that could be you with this relationship, you with this person. Again, I can already hear it. And this is me, Cynthia. This is me. It could be, but it's also someone else. So let's not discount that. Y'all had your thing last week. I'll get right back to you all next week too. So this could be just, you know, certain things in your life saying like, screw this. I'm not going to be part of whatever hand fate feels like it's dealing me. I'm going to expand on this, but you've been given permission to give the world the bird here on some level. Give this relationship the bird, give the world the bird, flip it, whatever. Outcome if you follow the advice. Envious gluttony. I don't know this. Number 9, going to the edge of the ravine, savoring the idea of letting go, all restraint. Huh. This feels like envious gluttony. Okay, just saying that to me feels like overly indulging in envy. Like just absorbing it to the point it becomes so unhealthy. I really feel like in parts of these readings this week that, okay, there's a lot of, some of the advice has been coming out. I mean, it's been very powerful too. It has been about often, you know, the best thing that you can do for you in terms of advice is focus on you. Focus on something that you feel empowered in. Focus on something that helps you spiritually. You know, there's been a lot of that. There's also been Nine of Swords, Three of Swords. There's been a sense of kind of like breaking your own heart, causing some sort of pain so that you can move forward and beyond something that might be like sitting you in pain or correcting that pain. I think the universe is really encompassing free choice in some of this advice this week. It's your advice, take it or leave it. Now, if we look more deeply into this, going to the edge of the ravine. So you're not going into the water. You're not going into the ravine. Is there water in the ravine though? Ravines can be dry. Savoring the idea of letting go all restraint. You won't do it. I don't think you'll do it. I don't think you'll give the world the bird. Because the outcome, if you follow the advice, it's almost as if the universe says, I know, Aquarius wouldn't do this. Aquarius won't do this. They won't full on tell the world to F off. They will just walk to the edge of the ravine. They will sit there, I don't know, maybe they'll sit there, they'll type up a message to their boss, or they'll type up a message to a parent, or they'll type up a message to a friend or an acquaintance. And they'll hover with their finger on enter, like to send. That's the outcome here. You'll sit in that. But what the envy will be, I don't know. Maybe you've seen other people give the world the finger. So deep. Huh. Is this me, the child I was meant to be? Fragmentation. Wow. I don't know whose underlying this is. If this is you or them, I would take it as both. Because your advice is really intriguing. Okay. There's definitely like a fragmentation about who am I? And okay, so I do feel it. I'm getting it right away for this person. Because this is Snow White. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. She's sweet. She's innocent. She's kind. She's loving. But yes, this is a horrible woman. Came after her. Gave her a poison apple. So it's a little bit like, okay, the child I was meant to be. Sweet, innocent, Snow White. But then this is what it becomes. Maybe this is how the story should have been written. Maybe this is how the story should have been written. Like this is like a warrior goddess princess. She's like really sexy. She's not so sweet and innocent. She's like Athena, a warrior princess, gone to hell and back. Ooh. Fragmentation. Perhaps this person is going through a fragmentation and they're just seeing what they turn into, which is why they hide their true selves. They're not moving forward or backward. They're saying tomorrow will be better, tomorrow will be better, tomorrow will be better. Today is hell. But is it really going to be better? Maybe it has to do with who I am. It's kind of what this person's going through. Your relationship is greatly affected here because alone in the world, you're not connected with each other. Maybe this was a parent from your past. Or I'm almost saying that because it could be like a parent that you are disassociated with. There's a disassociation here. But often too, the things that we struggle through are the things that we also dislike in other people. Until we can get to a point and really look in that mirror and see the things that we struggle through. These have been so deep. Oh my God. After doing the readings yesterday, I promised my son we'd do tacos. And I was making tacos and I'm so tired. I thought, this is why I've been ordering so much food. Some of these readings are really, they take it out of you. All right, I'm going to go into, wow, I picked this up, so I haven't hit the tarot deck yet. That is just so uncanny to me. I just can't stop it. Like the Snow White, who they really are. Like really pure, innocent, or they were. Or I don't know, I feel like they still are. But maybe trying to maintain that purity and realizing that they're fragmented in that. I cannot maintain that purity anymore. So is this me? Is this me? I should chop off the witch's frickin' head. Right? Shouldn't be so sweet. Oh, she's gonna give me an apple. Fuck you, bitch. I don't know. Like, it's really, like, look at her. She ain't taking no apple from no wicked little whatever. Too many cards. Too many cards. Uranus. And Gemini. I'm going to put them back in. I want to be ready. I want to be very accurate in this. You know, I almost feel like these could be the, like these readings could be the inspiration for novels, like movies. Truth is stranger and more interesting than fiction. They really are. Taurus, your beliefs the cost of. Use the most direct way. Huh. So who they are, they're really looking at the cost of their belief system. They're really looking at the cost of their belief system. Because I feel like this person has been deceived. I feel like this person has been manipulated. I feel like this person has walked a path of into the hands of evildoers. Confined in the script, the cost of their beliefs. Their beliefs were the script. Forced by other and never really fought. Right? Like this one will fight. She's got a sword and she's got the armor and she's ready to go and she looks so good too. She looks so good too. Not holding back in any terms of how to express her. I'm saying her. So that's interesting. I don't know if this is a female figure or a more feminine figure. I thought I would say that, but just, I guess because of the depiction. Just expressing more of their feminine sexual side. Their strength, the masculine within them through this feminine body. Not, again, I said, like, this Walt Disney stuff is really kind of messed up. It's really messed up for feminine energy around the planet. And it doesn't do any favors for masculine energy, too, because it always puts them in the script of having to be the savior, having to, like, you know, I mean, that's not really an equal partnership. So I don't think it does good for anybody, to be honest. But this is part of like feeling like you are part of a script here. How do I pull myself out of it? The mask they hide behind. The South Node. There will not be anxiety about trouble. Okay, but that's the mask. And look at this. This is the North and the South Node cards are the only ones that look like they have an upright and a reverse because of the dragon. Like, so he's upside down in this card. So it feels kind of like the reverse. So that would be saying, oh, it's reversed. So they're going into their future. They're going into their future. They're going into their destiny. But it's reversed. So it's like staying in the South Node. The mask they hide behind. There won't be any anxiety about the trouble that I face. No, I think this person has a lot of anxiety about the trouble that they face. That was quite easy and simple. Okay, why they hide their true selves. In the 4th house, as you did in the past, your home base of your family, do what makes you feel secure. Okay, so I do feel like this person, that's kind of funny too, to get Cancer. Like that is seclude, the things that we seclude from the rest of the world. This can be physical and emotional. This can be both going on with this person. So that's why they do it. I really feel like this person is not ready to step forward because they just, on some level here, they just don't have faith in what the path could be. Or they're trying to discover who they are. Like changing the script is about changing who they are. Ooh, well, that's interesting, isn't it? Changing the script is about changing who they are. Right? As you did in the past. Maybe this person has pulled back in the past too. How does this affect your relationship? All alone in the world. Aquarius. Your vision, what's new and different about. Use an unconventional way. And I feel like it makes you feel alone in the world. That's coming through. I mean, there's Aquarius card. So definitely coming through that you are feeling kind of alone in the world because of this detachment with this person, or witnessing this experience, or having it yourself. Okay, that's legit. But we're here to understand other people's stories this week. It causes you to think in unconventional ways that you've not thought of before. I'm thinking in an unconventional way just looking at this, right? Even that statement. What did I say? Oh, yeah. Changing who you are or evolving in who you're meant to be changes the script. I think that's very profound. What's new and different about you, about relationships, how you see them, your vision. What's new and different about how you see relationships. Maybe realizing, you know, too, with this alone in the world card, someone can be in a room full of people and feel completely alone. You can be in a house full of family and feel completely alone. So what's new and different about how you see this relationship and relationships? Advice for you. World. Ooh, Saturn. Be realistic about, be concerned about, you must wait before you can. Restrictions. So you're dealing with your own restrictions here. There's got to be a way that you can tell the world to screw off without it being completely detrimental to you. Because I feel like you, like, right, there's a restriction. So your advice is do it. Do it. Go ahead and do it. Watch how Saturn grabs you by the short and curlies and won't let you. You must wait before you can. So this is almost telling you, you know what, you will be able to tell the world to screw off. Yeah. To kiss my ass, however you want to say. Actually, what did I say? I left a job once. Oh, it was the worst fucking job ever. It was the first company I worked with when I came out of college. So I kind of came in there actually too, like being kind of naive, having homework. I don't know. I got in, I think at the 6-year mark, I just thought, oh my God, this place is a shithole. The people treat you like shit. The managers are, but actually no, it was mostly the management and the higher management. The people that I worked with, I really liked. That was probably why I stayed. Some of the like friends that I have now, some of the longest friendships I've had are people I met there in that hellhole. But I finally realized that the devil around me was not better than the possible devil out there. That's an interesting lesson too, in what's being shown here. Because the devil that can control you can convince you that, you know what, can you imagine if it's actually worse out there? How would you deal with it? You can barely deal with this. So that can get in your head. And then I finally got it out of my head. and I went for interviews, and I found a place. And I remember when I finished the interview with them, because I was not like, you know, this Snow White. I went into the interview, and when I was finished, the manager that I interviewed, he said, I'm so tired. I feel like I was just interviewed. And I said, yeah, you were. Because I'm not walking back in to the same situation that I'm coming from, right? So when I had my everything set up, I sent a message to my boss. I typed it out. I can't remember his email. No, I think it was a letter. And I put it under his desk because I started work way earlier than him, and then went out and did my work. And I told him he could take that job and shove it and kiss my ass. I did. It felt so good to take this job. You could shove it and kiss my ass out the door. Do you know what his response was? He wanted to take me out for lunch and convince me to stay. You, my friends, are going to have that opportunity, but not right now. Not just yet. Because what do you need to do? You need to do exactly what I did. There needs to be an out plan. There needs to be a proper exit plan, right? So Saturn will not let you do that until you have it. Be realistic. You know, I had to be. I wanted to tell him every day for like the last 4 years that I was there, take this job and shove it and kiss my ass. You'll get that opportunity, whatever this is for you, but just not yet. So you might be envious, like maybe there's people around you that are exercising this capacity in this envious gluttony. It's okay, go in there. Just know you will have your day. Outcome if you follow the advice. Spirituality to ultimately experience. Oh, you will have a beautiful new spiritual experience. Trusting your psychic knowledge resulting from the indecision of or about. So maybe you've been going through a period of indecision. Maybe it's with this person or something that you've seen this person go through or witness, and now you're seeing it on a deeper level here. But definitely you, my friends, I think will have the opportunity to tell the world where to go. Just not yet. You might be envious of others that are in that capacity right now, but your time will come and you will find yourself on a much more spiritual journey that is ultimately more fulfilling. We don't even need the tarot for this one. This was very clear. Patiently, what you want, get what you need. Whoa. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so patiently work on what it is that you want and get what you need to do it. I like that. It's a little bit devious. It's not come through like that at all for anyone ever, this card. Patiently work on what it is that you want and get what you need to do it. Oh my God. I don't even know if I'll do Pisces today. I'm going to go do your extended. So the extended, I'm going to use a tarot and oracle decks for that. I'm going to ask 3 specific questions. What they would tell you, if they could tell you anything, whoever this person is, if there was no judgment, no consequences, what they would tell you. And then why they don't tell you. Probably because of some sort of judgment or consequence, right? But we're going to look into that. And then I'm going to ask their deepest thoughts about you and the situation. That's what I got for you, my friends, Aquarius. Thank you so much. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.